Are you pouring money into ads and marketing efforts, only to watch potential clients slip away somewhere between clicking your ad and actually booking with you? Thing is, so many service businesses are losing qualified buyers in their marketing because their leads get lost. What I mean by this is that, for a lot of services having a presence online, it's so common to see a disconnect somewhere within their customer journey. It's common to see that people are interested, but they're getting lost, confused, or overwhelmed somewhere along the way. So you're not getting the kind of results you know you should be getting. Now, you may have heard about sales funnels, but are they actually a solution? Or better yet, are they the kind of solution for you? 'Cause at the end of the day, if you're watching this, you're probably running a service with a small team. So how much of this even applies to you? Is this funnel thing just another overhyped marketing buzzword that everyone else is after right now? One of those things that probably doesn't even make sense for a business like yours? In this video, we're going to find out whether sales funnels are actually worth your time and money, or if they're just another shiny object promising results they can't deliver for service-based businesses. We'll also look at a simple framework you can use to determine if a funnel will actually help your business specifically, or if it's just going to add more complexity to your already busy schedule. So let's dive right in. First of all, I think we should start with the reason why funnels are so hyped up in the first place. You may have seen one of those case studies where someone built a funnel and suddenly their business exploded overnight. But when you try to replicate it, you do not see the same results. You might not even be seeing any results. No surge in bookings, no flood of qualified leads, just the same old struggle to turn interest into actual paying clients. So let's clear this up once and for all. A sales funnel isn't some mystical marketing machine. It's simply a step-by-step process that guides potential clients from the moment they first hear about you to the point where they book your services. Think about it like this. Imagine someone walking into a physical store. They browse around, maybe ask a few questions, get some information, and then decide whether to buy. A funnel is kind of like the online version of that same natural process, except it can be more powerful, much more scalable, and automated. But it's not magic. And it's not necessarily complicated either. At its core, a funnel is just being intentional about how you communicate with people who might want to work with you. Instead of hoping they'll figure out what to do next, you guide them through clear, logical steps. Now I know that in the beginning, it kind of sounded like I'm against funnels, but I just wanted to be upfront about both sides of the coin. And I'm going to do my best to speak about it in a non-biased way, so that you can understand whether or not it's the kind of thing your business needs right now, realistically speaking. But before we continue, I want to bust some of the myths I hear a lot of service business owners mention on the area of sales funnels. Myth number 1, funnels are only for online products or big brands. This couldn't be further from the truth. Service providers across many industries use basic funnel principles to guide prospects from initial interest to booking appointments. Accountants, consultants, coaches, contractors, and other professionals can benefit from simple, focused processes that help potential clients understand their next steps. Myth number 2, funnels require expensive tools and complicated setups. Not even close. While there are certainly expensive funnel builders out there, you can create effective funnels with basic email marketing tools that cost less than your monthly coffee budget. The key isn't the tool you use. No, rather, it's about understanding your client's journey and making it as smooth as possible. Myth number 3, funnels are pushy or annoying. This one hurts because it's often true, but it doesn't have to be. When done right, a funnel feels helpful, not pushy. It provides value, answers questions, and respects people's time. The pushy reputation comes from funnels that prioritize sales over service, but that's a choice. It's not required or anything. The fact is that funnels don't fix fundamental business problems. If your service offering is unclear, if you don't follow up consistently, or if you don't really understand what your clients want, a funnel won't solve those underlying issues. Many business owners jump into building funnels without first getting clear on their goals or understanding their audience. They're essentially building a process without a clear destination. The funnel becomes another task on their to-do list instead of a tool that actually helps their business grow. So how do you know if a funnel is right for you? Ask yourself these questions. Do you want a steady stream of qualified leads without constantly chasing new prospects? If you're tired of the feast or famine cycle, a simple funnel can help create more predictable lead flow. Do you want to automate your follow-up process so nothing falls through the cracks? If you've ever lost a potential client simply because you forgot to follow up, or because you didn't have a system in place, a basic funnel can prevent that from happening. Are you dealing with no-shows or people who seem interested but never actually book? A well-designed funnel helps qualify prospects and build commitment before they ever get on a call with you. If you answered yes to any of these, a simple funnel could genuinely help your business. Here's how to keep your funnel simple and effective. First, focus on one clear action. Don't try to do everything at once. Maybe it's getting people to book a consultation call, or downloading a useful guide, or joining a webinar. Pick one goal and optimize for that. Second, start with the essentials. Capture their contact information, send 1 to 3 helpful emails that build trust and provide value, then invite them to take the next step with you. Third, test and adjust based on what your actual audience responds to, not what worked for someone else's business. Your clients are unique and your funnel should reflect that. Now here's the question I know you're thinking. This all sounds good, but how do I know if my current way of getting clients is broken or if it's working fine? This is where most business owners get confused. They know they should be watching some numbers, but they're not sure which ones matter or what counts as good for their type of business. Let me break this down in simple terms. Out of every 100 people who visit your website, about 3 to 7 should do something, like give you their email, call you, or fill out your contact form. If way fewer people are doing this, something needs to change. Here's how to check if your process is working. Step 1. People visiting your website. If people come to your website but nobody contacts you, downloads anything, or asks questions, that's a problem. It means there's a gap between what they expected to find and what you're showing them. Step 2. People who give you their contact info. Out of every 10 people who give you their email or phone number, about 2 or 3 should book a call with you. If way fewer people are booking calls, something's not working in how you follow up with them. Step 3. People who talk to you. When you have phone calls or meetings with people who might hire you, notice how many actually say yes. If most people sound interested when you talk but then don't hire you, the problem might not be your website. It might be how you're explaining your services or how you're talking to them. But here's what tells you even more than those numbers. How long does it take for someone to go from hearing about you to actually hiring you? If it's taking months and months, or if people seem interested but then just disappear, that usually means there are gaps in your process. The biggest question to ask yourself is this: can you draw out the exact steps someone takes to go from finding you to becoming your client? If you can't draw that path, or if there are big missing pieces, that's where you're losing people. Look, I get it. Even with all this information, the idea of building a funnel can still feel overwhelming when you're already stretched thin running your business. That's exactly why I created a simple 5-minute funnel audit checklist specifically for service businesses like yours. It walks you through the key areas where most funnels break down, so you can quickly identify what's working and what needs attention in your current process. This isn't about building something from scratch. It's about optimizing what you already have. Maybe you're already capturing leads somehow. You're already following up in some way. The checklist helps you see where the gaps might be and gives you a clear roadmap for what to focus on first. If you would like a quick 5-minute audit of your funnel or your process to spot the areas that you can test and improve upon, check out the free downloadable checklist especially made for service businesses with smaller teams. It's meant to help you trace the leaks in your own business and identify what your next step should be to solve it. This way, you can make changes to those exact areas of your sales pipeline and understand your customer better. You'll be more likely to get more out of your marketing efforts even with the same number of leads in the future. The link is in the description below. Download it, spend 5 minutes going through your current process, and see what insights you discover about your own business. You might be surprised at how small changes can make a big difference in your results. This has been Rita with ClicksandThings.com. See you in the next one.